Hey YouTube, this is Firewizard23. Let's go raid the castle! On Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. Let's unlock the door.
You turn the large skeleton key in the crypt door. With a sound like the groaning of an undead spirit, the massive door yawns wide open.
Down we go.
You are in a dark, dank crypt, filled with bas-relief figures of long-departed knights and statues of the Grim Reaper. Stairs lead back up to the entrance. A brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor.
Yeah, see how bright it is? So there's a couple of funny things you can do in this room. I'm just going to kind of get to the point. The point is we need to look at this boss relief first. It's pretty easy to figure out. We can click these colors here in Borgov, so we have to do it in the... these are an acronym of all the colors. So blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet. Take the key.
Spelling out the name Borgov in colors has caused a secret compartment to open in the crest. Inside is a small key which you add to your keyring.
And we have to unlock this boss relief here. By the way, if you want to get out, just shake hands with the Grim Reaper near the door.
Opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark
yeah, where he's putting his hand on the guy's crotch.
Deep into the mountainside.
Let's go.
After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to open it again.
That's, So we're stuck here, so let's save as... Love my spelling. In... Castle. Now, I have to warn you, there is a place where, at least in this version of the game I have, this game kind of bugs out in one spot. I am going to save a rest until it's nighttime, so... Because really nighttime is when the most critical things of the castle happen. So I'm just going to rest until it says sleep until evening. Which I'm surprised like nobody like walk. There are people living here, so it's surprising that we never run into anybody. Okay, it is nighttime, so let's head this way. Let's open the door. Squeak in protest. I do like the design of this place. It is kind of cool. Let's head upstairs.
You hear voices beyond the upper door. Two people seem to be having an argument in the next room.
Huh. Well, we know how squeaky that door was down there, so let's unsqueak this door a little bit.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Alright. And let's listen at the door.
Carefully open the door just a little, so you can hear better and look through the crack.
Even though it clearly makes a sound.
Everything is going according to plan. My plan. I am not interested in your petty revenge scheme.
You cannot trust him. He will attempt to destroy you the moment he realizes what you truly are.
No, he is already attracted to me. I want him to act from his own free will and not be some puppet whose string I hold. After all, if I only wanted a puppet, I could have used you.
There will come the day, Katrina, when I will be the Dark Master, and you will be only a memory.
You would love to destroy me, wouldn't you? You hated me from the moment we met, but you thought you could use me, didn't you? You were blinded by your own ego. I have always been your master, and you my mere apprentice.
I will have my revenge.
On whom? The hero or us?
Both of you.
Oh, it is so easy to make you lose your temper. That is why you will never be the Dark Master. You let your overwhelming pride override your thinking.
Well, that is basically pretty much spells out the entire game. That was Katrina, the person we have been talking to.
Ignoring the voices, you fling the door.
Oops. I thought they'd be gone. Oh, they are gone. Okay. Whoops! Yep, they're gone the moment you do that, so... Yeah, that was Katrina and Out of This, so that's pretty much the game in a nutshell, that Katrina is the one who brought us here. She's been acting under the guise of a simple peasant girl to lure us into a false sense of security. Don't worry about this ghost, it's... I guess it was supposed to be something, but they never did anything with it.
The ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind.
But yeah, just ignore the ghost, it doesn't matter. But yeah, and Out of This... Like I say, he's going to explain it later, but basically, oh yeah, we already know that. He met Katrina many, many years ago, and he battled to become the Dark Master, but he failed. Katrina's a vampire. He bit Out of This, and now that, since we killed Out of This in Quest for Glory 2, he came back again as a vampire under her control. Use the open spell, get this thing open.
Kablooey! You got the chest open, but set off an explosion in the process. The chest was trapped. You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe. The safe also contains several papers and some old clothes, but they have deteriorated with age and are worthless, so you leave them.
There is some money in some of the cabinets in some places, but I'm just going to ignore them. That's probably the most obvious treasure. But there really is nobody else in here except for one particular location. And Katrina's intent on bringing us here is pretty important. I want to go this way. But our main purpose right here is Tanya. We are looking for Tanya, and they've mentioned... We heard a mention of the Master's daughter previously. So let's head up these stairs. Open the door. Aha! Ow!
Who is it, Toby?
Whoa!
It's not polite to slam the door in strangers' faces, is it, Toby? Then ask the stranger what he wants.
Okay. Hello. I'm here to talk to you about God.
You say, hello.
Hello? Do you live in the castle now, too?
This is the girl that Magda was having a dream about. Let's tell about
You
ourselves.
tell about yourself.
I never met a real hero before. Why'd you come here?
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Let's tell about the innkeepers.
You tell her about the innkeepers.
I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I can never go home. Not now. Toby says this is my home now.
Don't think we can get much. Let's ask about vampires.
Toby says you ask too many questions and you need to go away now. Toby, you're being mean.
She just said, wait, let me translate what she said. He's like, hey, you can't say that. Let's talk about Toby.
Toby says he's here to protect me and make sure no one will hurt me.
About the child.
Toby says I'm supposed to stay in my room and not talk to strangers.
And the castle.
Toby says that we live in the castle and you should go away. Toby, it's not nice to tell people to go away. You're you're supposed to ask them to go.
Let's talk to the child. Ask about Toby.
Toby's my best friend. We play games and tell stories, and I never had a real friend before. Toby says I'm his best friend, too.
About the child.
My name is Tanya. and
Ah,
this is Toby.
this is Tanya.
What's your name?
What's about her parents?
My mommy and daddy don't like me anymore. I did something bad and now they don't want to see me ever again. Sometimes I miss my mommy and daddy. I know, Toby. You and Aunt Trina take good care of me.
What?
I wouldn't want to leave you ever. But I still miss my mommy.
So Katrina's kind of asserted herself as an aunt.
Toby used to visit me at the inn. My mommy and daddy would not like it if they saw
Oh, so Toby
wouldn't
is the
let me
monster that
play
was
with them,
showing up near
so
her
I
window that the
didn't tell
Dumbledore
them
was talking
about
about.
One day, Toby brought me a beautiful doll. I never had a real doll before. I named her Vanna. But when my mommy saw Vanna, she got real mad. She tried to make me tell about Toby. My mommy and daddy yelled at me. They scared me. They took Vanna away.
And then
they
you called
wouldn't
Child
let me
Protective
play her
Services.
ever again. I didn't want them to do that to Toby, so I ran away with him. Aunt Trina says my mommy and daddy won't like me now. She says they will be scared of me like they were scared of Vanna. I don't want my mommy and daddy scared of me. I will never go back again. I know, Toby. You should go now. I don't want to talk about bad things.
It's funny. I with all this discussion of like, I did something bad and stuff. I wonder if she actually consciously realizes she's a vampire.
That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn.
I'm guessing no. Garlic.
Mommy and I used to braid the garlic and put it up all over the place to keep out the bad things. I don't like the smell of garlic. I had to wear garlic around my neck all the time. Now I have a pretty necklace instead. See? Isn't it pretty?
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's throat.
Ask about the inn.
A long time ago, I used to live at the inn. But now I get to live here. I don't have to be afraid of the bad things all the time. Now I have Toby to protect me.
Her Stoutworth protector. And how about the castle?
This is where I live now. I have this whole room to myself and Toby. Sometimes I get to go to the hall with Aunt Trina and play with Cuddles.
Cuddles?
Cuddles is Aunt Trina's pet hound. He's my friend, too.
Aunt?
Aunt Trina says she will be my friend and take care of me. I like her. She gives me nice things. She sent Toby to me. She says I'll be her little girl forever and ever.
Ever and ever, yeah. How about the hall?
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun. Except when the Dark Man is there. I don't like him.
The Dark Man?
I don't like the Dark Man. I wish Aunt Trina never brought him here. Mean. I stick out my tongue at him all the time.
Must be talking about out of this.
Toby doesn't like the Dark Man either. Toby says the Dark Man can't be trusted. You should stay away from him.
Dancing?
Aunt Trina says I dance very well. I like to dance, especially up in the air. That's really fun.
What? Up in the air?
Sometimes Aunt Trina and I dance all over the room. We dance on top of the statues and everything. It's like flying around and around.
This is kind of just a really weird situation. Like, she honestly does not realize she's a vampire. I mean, that's... Well, then again, we had a ghost who didn't realize she was a ghost, so... Well... If we try to walk into the room... They won't let us.
What does he want this time, Toby?
They won't let us. They're not going to let us go into the room. We have to gain her trust somehow. And I think we have just the thing to do it, but we'll have to do that next time on Let's Play Quest for Glory 4 in the Shadows of Darkness. Take care and bye-bye for now.